Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We're the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We welcome citizens from every corner of the world, every colour, class, creed, gender, financial status, educational level, height, weight, age, whatever else. We don't recognise those differences. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family, all related to one another. And all our citizens are eligible for a free handout of our currency every month. And we're now in a position where, having put in some really solid foundations, we're working towards building greater liquidity and value in our currency to benefit all our members. So if you're not a member, come along and join. There's no fee. All you've got to do is prove you're a real person and you're over 18 years of age. Okay, let's see. We've got somebody in the chat already, and it is Lewis from Portugal. He's watching in YouTube. Most of our people watch in the Facebook group, and that's where I'll be heading in a moment. We will have a little prayer. We'll have a little affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology where we just see everybody as equal human beings, even though we know each one is unique. Everybody is of equal value. And we'll have that little prayer to help us find true happiness in life. And then I'll give you what I've got in the updates. Not a lot, unfortunately, but what we have, I'll give you. And then we have, of course, being Sunday, we have our raffle, and we'll be able to see who the winner is of this week's raffle. They are $1 each, the tickets. You've still got a chance to buy them before I press that button in about 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe. And then we will be selling tickets for the next raffle because we have one every week. Okay, I see we've got Tayuk here. Jose, please, I don't know how to connect my wallet. We share abundance. Someone should help me out. There is a video to explain how to do it. Cody, be quiet. Sorry, my dog's barking. Cody, that's enough. Okay. Yeah, there's a video. I think it should be in the index. Let me just check for you. Oh, this hasn't got a. Neither is that one. Let me. Here we go. Yeah. Connecting your wallet. It's in the menu on the main site, and I'll put the link in for you anyway because that will save you. But whatever you do, you should go through everything that you can find on the website because nearly all the questions that we get asked can be prevented if you read and watch everything on the website. So, so there you go. That's a video of how to connect your wallet. I will put that in the Facebook group as well. I'll be heading over there in a moment. When I get there, I'll paste it in there. But that's there for everybody on YouTube or Twitch. Okay, nothing more there. So let's get over to Facebook. Make sure my speakers are off. Yes, they are. And then we'll go to Facebook. And when we get to Facebook, what have we got here? I want to look for We Share Abundance Publicly group, and then the 17th of December. So far, so good. And we have a couple of people in Facebook already. Buzina from Edinburgh, up in Scotland, and we've got Norman from Doncaster in England. Right. Let's get. Oh, let me paste that in here in case anybody needs it in Facebook as well. Link, but it is on the website. It's how to connect your wallet or something like that. It says okay. Right. Let's get started now with that short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, something that you can't buy. You can only gain it through loving service to others. And the great thing about loving service to others is the more of it you participate in, the more of it you offer, the more of it you give, the more everything that you want in life just is attracted to you, it flows to you. It's an automatic process. It's a natural law. It's as predictable as the law of gravity that, if you drop a stone, it'll fall to the ground. It's as predictable as that. So, loving service to others is not only the path to true happiness, but it's to having everything else that you want and need in life. So we have that short prayer about that. We'll follow that with a little affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology, and then we'll get on with the update. And I see we've got Richard in from Devon. Richard says, "Good evening from Devon. We share abundance is going places. Let's all promote it, and everyone will benefit." Yes, indeed, the more people that promote it, the faster we will move. But when we move, and as we move, as we progress, every member benefits. Uh, so, um, right. Let's get going with that prayer. Just checking the comment. No questions to answer. Right. Dear Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. We ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service, and through service bless each member that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need in their life. Amen. And the little affirmation we have to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology, where we just see everyone, certainly within our community, and the ideal is to see everybody also outside of our community in the same way, just as human beings, devoid of all the different things that people attribute to people that separate them. Let's all come together as one. And that affirmation goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, right. What have I been up to? I was hoping In fact, I told you I would have for you, and I keep saying this, and it's still not there. The details of the 777 plan. It's it's quite clear, but it's difficult to put into a short and concise and um, effective document. That is the problem. Um, and I keep looking at it and I think, no, that's not right. Let's do it again. Not that it's not right factually, it's just that it's not right in the way that it is explaining things. So I will get it right. I've also been working on the Share Hope plan, the new plan for Share Hope, because when I went through it briefly with you yesterday, there were some things that I was sure weren't right. And there were some things missing because basically it was my calculations sheet. It wasn't a spreadsheet that was designed to show what we're doing. Okay, so I have amended that. I'm not going to go through it again, but I will make a video at some stage with that information. Um, but you got the gist of it. Nothing really has changed very much, except that it is a 3 by 10 matrix, the personal matrix that you have, the company wide or the community wide or the nationwide, whatever you want to call it. Um, matrix is a 2 by 15, but the personal matrix is a 3 by 10. Um, it has changed things a little bit, but not very, very much. Um, so what you saw yesterday is fairly accurate. It's something that is something that you can take away. The I, I I amended the table as well so that I could put in 1,000 people as referrals because I was talking about Jeff Ayman from um, Live Good, who is one of their top distributors, not the top distributor, but one of their top distributors. And with 1,000 people in, um, and it depends on where these 1,000 people fell, of course, because if they were all in the bottom tier, they wouldn't have earned as much money to generate the 50% um, bonus on the matching bonus. But essentially, he has built a group of 88, no, just over 80,000. It might be 80 now, but I mean, it was 80,000. He'd referred over 1,000 people himself, just over 1,000. Uh, the group was 80,000, and he was making like $22,000 per month. That same scenario with our pay plan, he'd be earning over $2 million a month. Okay, that is the difference, and that is without the community matrix being brought in. There would be additional income from that as well. So, so it is very powerful, and it's very powerful for anybody that wants to get involved in it, whether they are um, a beginner. No matter how long you've been around. I mean, you might have been around for 5 years but never made any money. That to me is a bit. Uh, we all start somewhere, and it takes different people different lengths of time to make some money. So that is what would I talk about when I'm talking about a beginner, somebody that's not really made any money at the moment. Whether you're a seasoned professional that's made a lot of money, like somebody like Jeff Amon, there is plenty there in this plan for anybody, and it's just $10 a month commitment. And if you refer two people, you have covered your costs, and you will be in profit. Um, would it be worth asking ChatGPT to summarise the 777 plan? I have used ChatGPT on occasion for bits and pieces, and it's a little bit stereotyped. And I suppose I could put it in and see what it comes up with, Richard. I'll have a look at it, but I'm not really very optimistic about how it would do it. But yeah, it's worth giving it a try. Anything is worth giving a go, and I haven't used it on the 777 sheet yet, but I will do. I will feed it in and see what it comes up with. Okay. Um, but that 777 plan is probably even more powerful than the share hope plan. Um, and it will attract a lot of people because it's a single payment. A lot of people don't like committing to a monthly payment. In fact, a lot of people have missed out really so far in Live Good because we had quite a number of people that came in and they were paying the $10, and $10 isn't a fortune every month to pay out. But people say, I'm paying this $10 and I'm not seeing much in the way of results, so I'm going to stop paying it. Unfortunately, they lose their place in the matrix. I mean, they were in early on and are building again now quite steadily, but they're not there. And even if they renew it, they come in at a lower position. So once you get into something that is like our share hope plan, you don't want to drop out, you don't want to get out. Live Good put in, I don't know whether they've hit the million mark yet. They were aiming to do it by the 13th. I don't think they have, otherwise we'd have heard. The second sort of goal is to hit the million by the end of the year. They're very close. It might not happen. It might run into January, but that's however long it takes, whether it's done in December or whether it runs into January, it is quite an achievement for a little over 12 months. It was 12 months on the 13th of December to have a million paying members. And those people that dropped out are missing out on a lot of the spillover that would have been generated there within our team. But we are now, as a team, growing again. And unfortunately, as I say, if those people come back in, they come back in at the bottom of the thing again. But Live Good is expecting to grow by 2 million in 2024, not to 2 million, but by 2 million. So there's going to be twice as many people they anticipate coming into Live Good next year as came in this year. That means that there is twice as much opportunity for everybody that is in there now. So stick in there with your $10, unless if you're out on the street and then okay. But um, it's not just $10 to get started either. It's about $50 to get started. There is a sort of affiliate fee you pay as well as your monthly fee, and then your monthly fee is just the $10. So don't waste that affiliate fee. Keep your $10 going. In our shareholder plan, we have no affiliate fee. It's just a straight $10. Um, it means that your fast start commissions are not as big because they pay you 50% of that $50 in your fast start. So you introduce somebody, you get $25. You introduce somebody for our $10 plan, you only get $5. But it's easier to get somebody in at $10 than it is at $50. Um, but once you're in these plans, and especially in our plan, because we have that community-wide matrix as well. And the earlier you're in that, the faster you will grow. It doesn't mean that everybody that joins after you will be in your pay line, but it does mean that everybody that joins after you contributes towards your pay line. Now that may sound confusing, but if we take a very, very simple example of one person at the top of the matrix, and they're looking at they have two people underneath them. Everybody gets two people underneath them. It's a 2 by 15 matrix. In fact, it goes on to infinity, but the the paying part of it, for your point of view, is only through 15 levels. So there are two people underneath the person at the top. When that fourth person comes in, he is contributing to everybody's pay line, but he isn't in everybody's pay line. When I say contributing, he is filling spaces. He's getting holes filled. Everybody that comes in fills a space in the matrix, and that benefits everybody because eventually it gets to your space in the matrix. So person number 1 was at the top, 2 and 3 are underneath 1. 4 goes underneath 2. 5 goes underneath 3. So 4 was helping to get to the point where 3 got paid by having 5 put in. 6 goes under 2 again, so he's got his 2 now, and then 7 would go under number 3 again. So everybody that joins after you is contributing towards getting your matrix filled. It doesn't necessarily mean that they will fall into your pay line, but they are helping to get to the point where you get your pay line filled. In the in the Live Good plan, there is none of that. There is none of that at all. It's all based on personal matrix, and I think that is one of the things that I dislike. It's explained very clearly in the members area. When you get in there, you find the pay plan and you go through it all. It's explained very clearly, but it gives the impression when they're promoting that everybody that joins after you will be in your pay line, and that isn't a fact, and it could never be a fact anyway. But not everybody in the Live Good power line contributes towards your pay line either. With our community plan, everyone that comes in after you contributes towards your pay line. Not necessarily falling in your pay line, but they're helping you get to that point where you're getting your pay lines filled and grown. So you never ever want to give up your position in shareholder plan once you're in, because if you come out, you go to the bottom of the power line. And when you come back in again, when you decide that you were foolish and you want to get back in again, you're further down the pecking order. It'll still work for you, but it'll take you longer. You're starting over from scratch. So it is really, really important when you get into the shareholder plan to say, okay, let's look at it as a 5-year plan. Let's suppose I was saving $10 a month for 5 years. I'd have $600 at the end of 5 years. And with a bit of luck, um, if I got a really good bank account paying a good amount of interest, I might even have $630 at the end of a 5-year period. With our plan, at the end of a 5-year period, you would, and you can't guarantee it, it's not a guarantee, but you would be likely to have a net profit of over $750, and it would be paid to you monthly. You would be earning monthly a significant amount. You saving for 5 years, you get your £600 out, $600 out, and you go and buy whatever it was you were saving for. And maybe your $600 is no longer enough to buy whatever it was because inflation has meant that it's now going to cost you £700 or $700. But if you're lucky, you can go out and you can buy that item that you wanted for your 600. But then it's gone, and you've got to start saving over and over and over again. With our plan, once you've got to that 5-year point, you're in a better position than you would be saving $10 a month for lots of reasons. But one, you would have more money, more profit at that point anyway. And two, it keeps on growing. It will keep on growing. And so once you get in, don't get out. Don't get out for any reason. You'll kick yourself if you do. Okay. Who else have we got? Let's see. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester. Community matrix is a good idea. With time, it will benefit pioneer members. It will benefit everybody, Brazina. It will benefit everybody. And the earlier you get in, the faster you will benefit from it, because the community matrix, once it grows big, it'll be slower to fill because people will be coming in maybe 10, 20, 30 levels down, and there'll be a lot of people. So everybody that comes in, it's going along a lot of people till we get everybody on that level filled, and then the next level is even bigger. When we're starting, the first person, the first couple of people in are directly under admin, and they're going to get people in under them and under them. And what we're going to do is we are going to have that power line. It will be everybody that has it that is in our registered members list. There's about 40,000 or something, is it? I've forgotten how many. Yeah, over 40,000 will be in that power line. And we will give everybody 1 week to upgrade. And the people that upgrade will come out of the power line and into the matrix. And the power line, the people that didn't upgrade will be left in the power line, and there'll be people coming in under them and under them. But every time somebody upgrades, they're going up to up above everybody else. So there will be an opportunity for the people that have been here the longest to get the prime positions, and that is only fair. But of our 40 odd thousand members, we only have less than 4,000 at the moment, I think, yeah, that are active. And of those 4,000 that are active, they won't all upgrade. Foolish, I know, they're foolish, but they won't do it. And so we'll be starting with, I don't know how many people, but it'll be interesting to see. And those people will benefit enormously as we get out there and start promoting, and you start promoting. Not only will you be in a prime position for your personal matrix, but the company-wide, that nationwide, that community-wide matrix will grow much faster for you. And initially, that community matrix for the people that get in early will grow faster than your personal matrix. But in time, your personal matrix will take over and it will become stronger from a financial point of view than the community matrix. But it's there to help everybody. People that want to be totally passive, the chances of earning anything from the personal matrix are not very good. Let's be fair. It will rely totally on spillover from somebody else. Now, if you've got um, somebody that is a real go-getter up above you, then you'll start getting some spillover. And if those people below you start doing some work, then okay, fine. But you can never ever rely on spillover. It rarely happens to any extent to give you any power. So generally speaking, although the potential is there for the people that are passive to earn from the personal matrix, it's unlikely that they will benefit greatly from it. Okay, they might make a little bit, but it's unlikely that they'll make an awful lot from it. Unless, as I say, they get it. I mean, if somebody like Jeff Amon joins and he's up above you, he's going to be, if he recruits 1,000 people like he has in Liverpool, it benefits a lot of people down because it's a fixed width matrix. But in general, that's not going to happen. It's going to be slow and steady. But slow and steady can make you an awful lot of money. Okay, let's have a look. I said we'd got Kingsley in from Manchester. I think if I didn't, we have. And well, Brazina, that's why I have paid 1 year in advance in Live Good, full commitment. Yeah, it's a wise thing to do, Brazina. We will have a similar opportunity to do something like that, but because of the differences between us and Live Good, it won't work in exactly the same way. But you will be able to pay in advance, and I think sort of 3 or maybe 6 months is a good term to have paid in advance, and then try and keep it at 6 months. If you have 6 months and then you make, let's suppose you make $20 in a month, take $10 out and put $10 in to keep you at that 6 months, so that it's not just a point of commitment, it's a point of, if something happens to you and things are not going well for you, or you forget or whatever else, you've got that 6 months backup that you're going to be getting income from the plan. Okay. We've got a question from Richard. Will there be some sort of training on how to promote? Because most people don't know how to promote including me. Um, I think everybody knows how to promote. Most people don't want to do what they have to do, which is just let everybody know. It does involve effort. It does involve doing things. It does involve either time or money. And most people don't want to put in time or money. Um, and that is why most people don't recruit people. And that is why they say, I can't recruit, because they don't want to put in the time, they don't want to put in the money. There are, and there will be training uh, made available. Um, and in fact, Jeff Aitman has some very good training for Live Good. Um, and if you're in the Live Good, what's it called? His funnel thing, easy commission funnel, I think he calls it. Um, I think you get his training automatically, and he has some very good training. But we will do something similar. We will um, provide the training. How many people will use it is another matter. I've had in the past, I've developed products um, quite often involved in training in different aspects of marketing online and sold them quite successfully. I don't know whether I've probably got some tucked away somewhere, but I would have to dig them out because, I've got loads of stuff over the uh, 25 years or whatever it is that I've been online. But you sell these, and you get, I think most of mine sold at about 9.95 or something like that. So $10. So, but people paid $10 for them, and they got a download option, and we track the downloads and the opens, and something like 40% of the people that paid didn't even download it, and of the people that downloaded, only about 10% opened them more than once. And so it's not a case of people don't know how to promote. It's a case of people can't be bothered finding out, can't be bothered following the rules, can't put the time in, or can't put or won't put the money in. But um, there will be training available, definitely. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it for both well, I mean, it's the same. Doesn't matter what you're promoting, it's the same process. Um, and if you want to put it really simply, it's give away something of value that people will opt into your list for. It can be advice, it can be a tangible product, it can be a promise, it can be a digital product, but it's something that they consider of value, because basically what you're doing with that is you are buying from them their permission to send them additional emails. So you build your list by giving away something of value. You email your list and try and put something of value into essentially your first 10 emails that people receive when they've opted in, and then constantly email them every day, sometimes twice a day. That, for the most part, is how to promote in a nutshell. That's it. That's what every successful marketer online does. They build the list and they email them. My blog post today, I don't know whether you've seen it, but I wonder if I've got a link for that. I'll put that in as well. It's about email marketing, actually. Um, and it's about getting into people's inboxes, because a lot of people, when they start, do things wrong, and the emails don't go into an inbox, they go into spam folders. Let me see if I can find it. This is it, I think. Yeah. So this is here. This is a little bit of information. I wouldn't call it training, but it's a little bit of information that you can take in. It's a very short blog post. It will only take you 2-3 minutes at the most to read. But there are a couple of downloads in there which will take you longer. If you go through those downloads, it'll probably take you an hour or more, with more information. Essentially, not directly training, but it is information that you need to be successful. Okay, I'll put that into the app as well. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. Right, I think that's covered it, because I haven't got anything else for you. Numbers, I suppose. And then we'll do the raffle draw, and then we're done. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, numbers for the last 24 hours, we had a net decrease in our registered members to 40,509. Our active member count went up by 17 to 3,830. Visa, multiply Visa site, no change in numbers, no change in the number of people that have bought advertising, but the bonus pool went up to $10,299 and some cents, which is up $1 roughly, just for logging in and getting the revenue share. Okay, so let's do the raffle. Okay. I don't know how that drum roll thing worked last time. I only found it on the on the app. We've got an air horn, a clap, clap one, clap two, chant, cheer, gasp, laugh, laugh, drum one, and drum two. I've no idea what they do really, but I had to play with them last time. But I'm going to do a screen share. Let me make sure that we've got the admin open before I get involved in that. Admin dashboard. No, I'm going to have to log in again. So meanwhile, I will find the app again and do a share screen. Window. This thing. Share. Now then, let me log in. I'm in there now, and okay, we're ready. Let me get back to the app then and share on stream. And back to Facebook to check that it's working, and we'll find out who's the big winner. Say big winner, I mean, it's not that huge, is it? But it's Richard Atkins. It wasn't Cozy Powell. You've lost me there, I'm afraid, Richard. Uh, Richard says, so is the key to build a list? Yeah, you need an autoresponder so that you can build a list. I've been looking at them because I've been promoting AIOP, but I think it may be a better option to go with lead sleep if if uh, if you're not involved with one of the sort of top lower end of the scale responders. AWeber and GetResponse are the two sort of go-to auto responders for most marketers. I think AWeber has a little bit of edge as long as you are very responsible in the way that you promote. If you are not going to be as responsible, GetResponse is a better option. They won't kick you out as quickly as AWeber will. But AWeber, I think, is a better option if if you do promote responsibly. You were asking about the drum roll. Oh, it wasn't. Well, I still don't know what Cozy Powell is anyway. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know whether it came a drum roll or whether it was just one boom or what. I have no idea. I'll have to play them one day and see what they do. But anyway, here we are. We've got the thing ready. Let's have a look. I don't know how many tickets we've sold either. I did send a reminder out, but I was a bit late doing it. And let's just have a look how many we sold. 199. Oh, that's less, I think, than I think we had just over 200, but I probably promoted it a bit better last week. We could do with getting up to that 400, and then we could, we can share some funds with the charity, and we can increase the prize money. Anyway, let's get back. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's the admin dashboard. This dashboard, okay. And drum roll. I'll do it myself. Okay. And let's click it and see what happens. Running the raffle draw, and Gold Here gets the first prize of $50. Congratulations to Gold Here. I know who that is, and I'm sure they'll be very happy to have won $50. Okay. And then there are 66 users that have doubled their money, got $2 each. Okay, that's it. It doesn't take long. It happens almost too quickly, really. But there you go. Congratulations to Gold Here. It says he gets a prize. I think it's a she, actually. Gets a prize of US dollars, $50, 66 users, a prize of $2 each. And if you want to see who those are, if you go back, how do I go back in the admin? I can go here, I think, yeah. And then you click on this and you click on the last draw results. They're all in here. Okay. 7 pages of them. Okay, and you can see who's got what. And some people will have quite a few. I mean, this here, I can just see on this skim, there's got one there and one there. So that's 2 winners for skim. And there will be multiple people that have multiple wins. So it's a bit of fun. That's all it is, really. But enjoy it. Well done to congratulations to Gold Here, and I've stopped sharing, but I've lost Facebook. Yeah, we've lost it from Facebook as well. Okay, so there you go. Richard Atkins, proper job. Thank you. Do it again. Okay, That's it from me. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, do what promoting you can now. Think about building your list and how you can do it. I think we will probably go to Leads Leap. There are various options. AIOP is one, it's lower cost, but it's it's very good in some ways. It's simple, but it's not doesn't do as much as Leads Leap. Leads Leap will get you traffic as well, so that helps. And then there is another system I use, PLS, but it's more expensive. I think it's about $50 a month for PLS. It might even have gone up more than that. I can't remember what I pay now. I've been in that since they started, and it's something that I hardly use, but I do have quite a big list there, and um, it's a pain to just move them actually. But really, what I should do is I should move them out and stop that because I don't really use the PLS system now. Lead Sleep looks very, very interesting, and I will be distributing some training on Lead Sleep if we go with it, which I found I've not been through it yet. Lead Sleep does have a lot. It's got page builders in, squeeze page builders and templates. It's got your autoresponder. It's unlimited. Um, you can send broadcast messages in the same way that you can with any other autoresponder. And as I say, you can actually get traffic from them. And we can build campaigns and funnels in there that we can share. In fact, that's how Jeff Heyman built his network. He built his funnel in Lead Sleep. So when something's working, it's not a bad policy to copy something that's working. If he's built a group of 80,000 people that's working, we can do the same. We don't steal his information or anything, but we say, okay, this is what he's using, this is how he's doing it. We can follow along in the same way and do similar sorts of things. So it's all available. There are other things we can use as well, but Lead Sleep is a pretty good option. One of the things that is a little bit of a negative for either Lead Sleep or AIOP is they are both only double opt-in for leads. It means that somebody can't just fill in a form and submit to your list. They fill in a form to submit to your list, and then they get another page where they've got to say, do you really want to subscribe to this list? And they've got to say yes to that. And it will cut down the number of people that you get on your list. However, the people that you do get on your list are more solid prospects than the ones that say, oh no, I've changed my mind, I don't want to get on it, So it swings and roundabouts a little bit. But we can offer an incentive to people to join the list, an additional incentive. So we'll work on things. Okay, right. That's it from me. Get out there, be with warriors, share love and abundance, do what you can, learn all you can, put it into practice. Learn a little bit and try doing it. Learn a little bit more, try doing it. It won't always work out right. Seldom does. But eventually, if you do it often enough, you'll find something that hits. Facebook advertising, for example, ROI tips. Hopefully, we'll hear something from them on Monday. But Facebook advertising, for example. I've had horrendous problems with Facebook advertising. Lost several Facebook accounts, had campaigns that didn't take off and cost me money. Um, but you only need one, and I got one, and it paid for everything else. But unfortunately, Facebook shut that one down as well eventually, and you really never know why. Um, but all of what you do is a little bit like that. You will have a number of failures. You've got to fail your way to success. You will have failures, but you will find that there's something that works. When you find that something that works, you keep working on that and improving it and getting it better and better and better. And gradually, you move from a beginner into an expert. Okay, I'm still not at the expert stage, but I've only been at it for 25 years, so um, a lot of people do it a lot quicker. God bless. I'll see you all same time, same place tomorrow. Until then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later.